a Town Hall 13 after just 90 days. What in the heck does a Town Hall 13 look like after only 3 months of upgrades? We are strategic rushing this account, and I think you will be surprised how much we've been able to accomplish in just 90 days. Welcome back to the Clash Tips YouTube channel. This is our account after only 9 days. Not 9 days, 90 days. If this was after 9 days of strategic rushing, I would be a god. But I'm not a god. So this is after 90 days of strategic rushing, and rushing this Town Hall 12 to Town Hall 13 has been such an amazing experience. Actually, technically, I've rushed a Town Hall 1 all the way up to Town Hall 13, and we are just 4 hours and 59 minutes from being a Town Hall 13, and today is the 90-day mark. Now, you may be asking me, Tip, why in the world are you rushing to Town Hall 13 in 90 days? Don't you know that you're supposed to do it in a very strategic order? You're supposed to max out each and every Town Hall. Well, I give it to you. There are 2 reasons why I wanted to strategic rush. Number 1, because it's been amazing fun. I've had more fun with this upgrade, with this base, than any of my other accounts so far. Why? Because I have goals and I'm able to reach those goals. Also, I am seeing my heroes, because this is a hero-based upgrade. They're going up and up and up, and I'm so excited to eventually be able to use them, because I haven't really been able to use them much, except in CWL, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. But I've been able to reach all of my goals and to get this amazing Town Hall 13 in just 90 days. Now, there are 2 reasons why we decided to go ahead and upgrade from Town Hall 12 to Town Hall 13, because literally 30 days ago, we were upgrading from Town Hall 11 to Town Hall 12. So we've only had the past month, less than a month actually, to spend at Town Hall 12. I was gonna stick around at Town Hall 12 for a little while, but there are 2 reasons why I decided to go ahead and go up. The first reason is, if you look at this right here, holy cow, those are some absolutely beautiful walls. Now, we do have players who comment on my YouTube videos who say stuff like, bruh, walls are a scam. And you know what I say to that? This is what I say to that.
No matter low, how high, how far, no matter where you are, I'll always love you. I'll always love you. You are beautiful to me.
Bruh.
You are beautiful to me.
Oh my gosh. Really?
You are
really? So reason number 1 is because, as we all know, Supercell is going to be releasing Town Hall 16 very soon. And so they started Hammer Jam, and with Hammer Jam, I'm able to get all of my walls not only at 50% off, but because I bought the Gold Pass last month, I'm getting them for 70% off. That's right. So I was able to completely finish my walls on my Town Hall 12, which means I'm going to be leaking gold and elixir. And nothing hurts my heart more than seeing gold and elixir go to waste. So that is reason number 1, because all of our walls are done. And so I want to start upgrading those Town Hall 13 walls. Reason number 2 is this puppy right here. This is my dark elixir storage. And as you can see, it is completely full. In fact, it is overflowing. I have gotten so much DE in this strategic rush that I have had more than enough to put down my heroes. My queen right now is going to level 38. My king is going to level 36. I have my Grand Warden who is at 25. But let's go ahead and look to see exactly what we were able to accomplish at Town Hall 12. That way you can get a good idea of how you can accomplish it too if you decide to strategic rush in the same way. So of course, we maxed out our Town Hall 12. We brought that up all the way up to 5-star defense. So that way, if we wanted to, then we could go ahead and upgrade to Town Hall 13 just in case. We maxed out our clan castle. We maxed out our eagle. Also, I know you're going to be so proud of me. We were able to upgrade all of our storages. If you watched our Town Hall 11 to Town Hall 12 video, go do that. But in that video, I agreed. I called myself a complete hypocrite because I did not have my storages completely maxed. But because I have maxed them now, I have already used a Rune of Elixir and a Rune of Gold because I had extra since I'm farming so much, and I was able to completely fill my storages and throw all of that extra resources into walls. Yes, I know, you think it's a scam. I think that walls are beautiful. Also, we've made sure that we upgraded that DE storage, there's only one of them, not more than one of them, to max. We also maxed out our army camps. We maxed out our lab, of course, because we have to upgrade armies within our lab. We upgraded to max both of our both of our spell buildings, and then also, of course, all of our walls. Now, what did we not upgrade to max? Our heroes. So, as we discussed earlier, our queen is going to 38, our king is going to 36, our grand warden's at 25. So, we still have a little ways to go. Right now, they are going to be right at around Town Hall 10 max heroes. Also, we talked in our last video about after you upgrade those elixir items that you want to upgrade, you want to make sure that you focus on your core defenses. And as you can see here, we already maxed out our eagle, but we're focusing on our inferno towers. They are almost at max at Town Hall 12. And then next we are focusing on our expos. I actually have all these expos here that are at level 1, but we are going to be upgrading them because those are our core defenses. Also at Town Hall 13, we're going to be getting scatter shots, so we will be focusing on upgrading those scatter shots to max at Town Hall 13 as quickly as possible. Next after that, we're going to be focusing on our Teslas and then our Seeking Air Mines. We talked about our Seeking Air Mines, taking down opponents who just non-discriminately decide to attack our base with E-Drags or Dragons, think that it's going to be a pushover, and all of my Seeking Air Mines are going to destroy all of their dragons one by one. Also, something else that we're going to be focusing on whenever we go to Town Hall 13 is we will start to focus on our DE drills. They do produce a decent amount of elixir, and at Town Hall 13 we're going to be adding the RC, and that Royal Champion drinks a lot of DE. We're going to be having 4 heroes down at one time at Town Hall 13, so we want to make sure that we have enough DE to keep the King, Queen, and RC, all 3 of them down with no issues. Now, what have we not upgraded? Just as you saw in the last video, we have not upgraded any of our regular defenses, none of our traps, none of our air defenses. Also, we have not upgraded our mines or our collectors. None of those are going to be upgraded. Why? Because we are focusing on the core tenets of rushing, which is number 1, heroes, which is number 2, storages, which is number 3, all the extra elixir upgrades that you want to upgrade. And I do want to go back real quick. We're not upgrading our barracks to max just yet because I want to take a quick look at the lab to show you what we've been able to max there, and you only need to upgrade the barracks as far as the armies are that you want to max at that town hall level. So let's go back to our lab really quick to kind of give you an idea of what we've maxed out in the lab and actually what we're looking to max at Town Hall 13. So of course we've upgraded our wall breakers. That's key to any hero dive that you're going to do at any base. We've maxed our loons because Lalo is super important to us. And as you can see, as I'm going through here, the other stuff we've hardly upgraded at all, if at all. We've maxed out our zaps because the zap is a core component of each town hall attack, no matter what type of attack you're doing. We've maxed out our rage spell, which is going to be key. We've almost maxed out our free spell. Actually, we have 4 days, 8 hours, and 21 minutes until we've maxed out our free spell. We've maxed out our invis spell, and we're actually using that for blizzards, and we're doing blizzards all over the place in CWL. We're smashing bases with that. We're able to do Lalo on bases that we cannot hit with witches. As you can see, we have maxed out our witches and our golems. The golems, because if I want to do just a mass witch attack, then I can put down golems in front of those. And then also at Town Hall 12 and Town Hall 13, super witch attacks are extremely viable, and so we went ahead and upgraded them from Town Hall 11 witches up to Town Hall 12 witches, so that way we could use that. Of course, we maxed out our lava hounds. Now, what are we going to be working on next? Now, Town Hall 13, 14, and 15, there is one attack that is extremely viable, technically 2 attacks if you kind of break it down that way, and that is hybrid. So we're going to have to be upgrading our miners. We are actually upgrading our barracks now, so that way we can upgrade miners up to max. Of course, we want to upgrade our heal spells. We also want to upgrade our healers, so that way we can do queen charge miners, queen charge hybrid, and then of course we are going to be upgrading our hogs. Those 4 are going to be our focus: our hogs, our miners, our healers, and our heal spell going into Town Hall 13. In addition, of course, to our lava hounds and our loons. I didn't look to see if there's an extra level. I'm sure there is at Town Hall 13. And then at Town Hall 15 and Town Hall 14, of course, we have super hogs, twin hogs, which we're actually going to be using. So that's going to be the armies that we're really going to be focusing on. The last thing that we're going to be focusing on as we can is going to be our earthquake spell. Now the reason is because right now we're able to zap out pretty much anything on the base except the eagle, and we don't really need the earthquake spell. I mean, it would kind of be handy, but it's not completely needed. But as you get into those higher town hall levels, you're able to take a ton more off of that defense without using the zap spell. You can actually put an earthquake spell down first, and if you have a max earthquake spell, you can take off 29% of that defense. So Inferno Towers, for example, I think they're 3,300 hit points at Town Hall 13 if they're max. We can take over 900 hit points off of that with 1 earthquake spell, and that earthquake in addition damages all the buildings around it, and then we can finish taking out that Inferno Tower with our zap. So those are the 5 things that we're really going to be focusing on, because remember, when you are strategic rushing, you are focusing not on individual troops, but you're focusing on armies. And the next army that we're going to be focusing on is hybrid. Will we be going to Town Hall 14 in 30 days? I don't know. We're going to have to look to see how this goes. Honestly, I wasn't expecting to go to Town Hall 13 within this 30-day period. I was going to give it another 30 days because I didn't think that I would have my walls finished, but then Hammer Jam came to life. Supercell decided to throw me a wrench. They've also given me access to the Goblin Builder and the Goblin Researcher, which has hugely sped up this process. Something else that we're going to have to talk about in a future video is getting that strategic strategic 6 builder. It is strategic, but getting that 6 builder by going to the builder base. I know I hear you groaning right now, just as I'm groaning, but that 6 builder is huge in helping you finish much more quickly, 20% faster. So we're going to have to be doing that, and we'll show you exactly how a strategic rusher wants to do that in a future video. But until that future video comes down, if you want to see if we go to Town Hall 14 in less than 30 days, you have to stay tuned here to this channel. Make sure you're subscribed and followed. Share this video with anybody who's looking to do a crazy strategic rush like I am. Until then, I will see you next video.